Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Davis Walker Podcast. And for today's episode, we will be getting into a man's personal, single moment that quickly turned into something dangerous. Starring my father.
This is Mr. Randall Walker. We live in Wheeling, West Virginia. We've been resident here all our life.
Surviving one of the most intense moments of his life.
I will be talking to you about this amazing survival journey that I survived from not getting killed.
As an ordinary situation that escalated without warning, turning into something that required quick thinking, instinct, and survival. This conversation isn't just about what happened in that moment. It's about what led up to it, how he handled it, and what stayed with him after it was over. This is Episode 3, Surviving the Machete. It's my father's story. It all started back in 1983 when my dad was 23 years old. He would go roller skating every Friday with friends until one Friday he met a girl named Cheryl.
I was just happening to be going to a roller skating place that I've been skating all my life and met this young lady there. We just started talking and she would come every week, like every Friday she would come and I would meet her.
And eventually, one Friday, she invited him to a party.
Eventually one Friday she came and said, we're gonna have a party the next following Friday. Would you like to come? And I said, sure.
And that's when everything started to go down. The whole situation took place in Ohio, specifically a camp called Bar Camp in Ohio.
She said, well, it's at Bar Camp. And Bar Camp is about 45 minutes away from where we live. I told her I would love to go. And then she came over Friday, like about 2, because the party started like at 8. So I told her I would come up her house and pick her up.
He had to pick up some friends. Some of her friends, which he didn't mind because he drove a truck. So he volunteered.
And when I got there, happened to be a couple other girls there. So I'm looking and I'm thinking, oh man, all them girls ain't gonna be able to fit in her car. So thank God I took mine. So I volunteered to take a couple with me. So as we're driving, because now we're in Steubenville, Ohio, we got to get to Bar Camp, Ohio.
They pulled up to the party, and when they did, the scenery was looking a little off.
When I got there, the atmosphere was a little different. So I'm walking up the hill, and I realized we're going to a teepee. I'm thinking, holy smoke. And then when we get there, there's already like about maybe 6 or 7 other couples there. So we all get in the teepee, and it's a pretty big size teepee. They got tables and chairs and stuff in there.
As the party is going, everybody is having a good time.
So they're all sitting around and they're drinking wine and they're also smoking pot, which I don't smoke. And I didn't think she smoked or drink because I don't smoke or drink.
And that's when it all started to go down.
And out of nowhere, this guy comes out on the other side, opens up the pillars or whatever you call the teepees, open up that, and he comes out swinging a machete. And I'm thinking, holy smoke. But it looks like everybody in the place was kind of like 6 shades in the wind. I wasn't. And I realized that the guy was coming towards me and he's just jumping over the table, swinging the machete. And these people are not like running for recovery or nothing. The guy is close, almost close to me. And then that's when I start running.
And now the man was chasing him.
So I flipped up the door, what they call them like shutters, and I start running down through the gangway where they had the campers and stuff. And as I'm looking back, the guy is actually still running with me with the machete.
As my father continues running, he finds a fast escape route.
So next thing you know, I jump over a cliff because it's a big lake. I jump over a cliff and I hit the ground and I start running out towards the lake and I swim down in the lake. He couldn't see me then, but I could see he was looking around with his machete just swinging it like, where did he go? Where did he go? I don't think the guy could swim. Well, I'm watching from a distance in the water, and I realize he climbs back up on the wall and start walking back. So I kind of watched him, and my car was already parked down where you pull up when you get there.
As the coast was clear, my father found his truck and got up out of there.
And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, what just happened?
Ever since that situation, he never went back. As he still continued to go roller skating every Friday, he would still try to look for Cheryl, but she was never found after that incident.
The lesson I took from this experience, people you see, you should always know your surroundings, but you can also be very naive. Don't think everybody you meet is nice.
And that was my father's story. Thank you everyone for tuning in. And once again, this has been the Davis Walker Podcast.